Hello everyone, welcome to the Ink Storm. It's Inque here. Yeah, I'm varying up my intro. See, give me your thoughts on it. I'll probably try a few new things, but anyway, we're starting a new series. I just came to my recording session for this week and realized, wait, I don't have anything. Like, Stellaris is finished, my Battlefleet Gothic is finished, and yeah, I've even gone through most of my marathon stuff, so what happens now? Well, today we do something a little different. We're going to start a Sacrifice of Angels series. And for the very first time in a Sins mod, we are going to have multiple systems. So, Systems of War, 4 players, 5 stars, 50 planets. And we have a nice little set of things going on. We have the Dominion, the Federation, the Klingons, and the Romulan Star Empire, all battling it out for supremacy. Teams are unlocked, we have pirates active, everything else is as standard. Let's see how it goes. So this could get scary quickly. This is the largest map which I've played on thus far. I'm pretty sure that this is larger than Sol, and also has multiple systems, which has its own strange things which you have to deal with. That's part of the reason why I'm playing Dominion. I wanted to go for the most overtly defensive faction, just so I have something to fall back on.
Welcome to our command center.
Thank you, Ian. Okay, so, you have hopefully seen my stuff about, stuff and things, about the Dominion previously. So you should have at least a basic idea of how these guys function. They are all about having lots of basic cannon fodder which needs their capital ships to back it up. And our starting ship is massive and terrifying. The Leviathan is expensive, it eats up most of my population cap, and it has a lot of shields. On the other hand, I can't actually build any kind of support for it, so I guess we'd better work on getting our technology going. So let's queue all that up, and we should get some orbital weapons platforms just up and running, so that they are ready for if and when we get Marquis paying us a visit. Alright, so we have a scout here, and we've got one going over here. See, we've got 5 systems. Well, there are people at each of these. The central one is uncontested. So, the big question is who can build up their territory quick enough in their own space to be able to go over here and start claiming territory here. It's going to be exciting. Now, in terms of how multiple stars are dealt with, you need specific technology to be able to travel between stars. Let's see, is there anything I want to get right away? High yield warp drive. So yeah, here we go. This is the technology which we'd need. High yield warp drives, that gets us the ability to travel between stars. Thing is, you can travel between any 2 stars. There are no phase lanes or anything like that. Okay, so we've just got some basic pirates to deal with. Let's not colonize that, because they do have a pillager there. Okay. So, Dominion Affairs, so we have some basic colonization stuff here. We are going to need to look at getting ourselves some additional research facilities.
Station complete.
But for the immediate moment, the first thing I want to do is I want to grab Ketracel White supplies, so we can build some additional ships to back up our Leviathan. Which is going to be our basic Galore frigates, which are actually pretty mean. They are not bad ships at all. Let's go ahead and queue up some of those. And and that's all we can afford, because they're a little hungry on the dilithium. Let's go ahead and set them to join this fleet here.
As you wish.
We should actually form a fleet if we're going to do that, though. Okay, cool. So this is done work. Taking out one of their wanderers, and just working away on the others. So this is another asteroid. Up here we have an H-class planet, and we have another planet up here. This is actually going to be kind of a nightmare to defend. We're going to need solid defenses around all of these worlds. And this is going to be the most secure one because it's going to take a little longer to get to. Okay, brief interruption over. If you notice the sudden jump in footage. Cool. Just got this pillager to deal with. And we have our immediate stuff dealt with, so. Out of interest. These take up 85 supply. So if I got another capital ship slot, and then saved up the resources, I could actually fit in another Leviathan, which would give me a little bit more in the way of expansion capabilities. That seems like a good plan.
All stations ready.
Okay, yeah, and we have Canda 4, which is an H-class planet, which is just hanging around up here. So this is, we don't actually need any advanced colonizing tech to be able to do this, which is excellent. So I have other things which I can focus on. I do want to get up to 3 quickly so we can get our Nor-type stations. We do also need to get to 3 military to get central power generators. Just to, because that will get us both our economy and our, yeah, there we go, Praxis. Praxis, that's amusing.
We are all one with the Dominion.
Okay, let's go ahead and, those are sonar. Of course it's goddamn sonar. Okay.
As you wish.
How big is this star? That's actually not horrible.
As you wish.
Okay, yeah, it still thinks that this is the quickest route.
Founder, it is an honor to be summoned to your presence.
Okay, well let's go and deal with this, and then we've got to kill sonar. Sonar, god damn it! It had to be sonar, didn't it? What do we have up here? This is just a standard pirate base. Okay, once we have a decent set of galores. You may remember in my original Dominion Marathon that sonar gave me some problems, but I was using a lot of Jemadar frigates there. The galores are a bit tougher, so I might be able to do something with that.
All stations ready.
I need to trade some resources around if I'm going to do anything with that. I think priority for now is getting this up and running. Okay.
Standing by.
I would like to get that second Leviathan though. Boop, 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 boop.
All stations ready.
Do I have like a... Why are things cheaper? Like I feel like the prices are weird here. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Or indeed maybe it's just a mod, that is also possible. So we need 400 dilithium to be able to get that up and running. We are not going to get 400 dilithium, that's just not going to happen. But what we can do is we can go for another hand of the Founders. Drop that down. Let's see, that is going to be some more dilithium and another tritanium. That's a mixture, that's a slightly more trit, and that's dead even. Okay, yeah, this could be worse. This could be a lot worse. I don't want to drop another station here on my homeworld, if I can help it. If you recall, the Nor-type stations take up 8 slots. and I do want to get a lot of them, because they are amazing. They have a significant amount of firepower, they provide the trade network, and once you start upgrading them, they can also boost your mineral income. You get so much value from them, if you can fit them in. Okay, so we've got our galores together. Leviathan is on the way. These things' shields regenerate so slowly, it's so painful. Do they just not regenerate in hyperspace warp? It's possible. Let's see when it actually drops out. Okay, yeah, they just don't regenerate in warp. Fair enough. Okay, here we go. So we've got our galores doing the thing. Really wish I knew the disloyalty mechanics. Like, I feel that's something which would be important to know. But, it's whatever. Okay, here comes our lost galore. I am going to trade some resources around a little bit, which should get me... Yeah, I just need, like, a few more and I can get my second Leviathan.
Reinforcements are coming.
There we go. 2 Leviathans. So 2 Leviathans, 6 galores. I'm pretty sure we can at least give the sonar a more run for their money. But it's going to be a little exciting because sonar ships are pretty brutal, even ignoring their subspace weapons. Okay. Yep, spiral wave disruptors going off. All the things, all the things. There we go, I just need to kill this. And we are done. That was nice and efficient. Okay, let's colonize. How are we doing? Equal for colonization. In the lead for fleet and defenses. Economy isn't looking great. Just kind of whatever. I did burn a bunch on my on getting some additional warships and that second Leviathan, so that's a little costly. Okay, so sonar. 10,000 shields, 3,200 health, 100 disruptor, 100 torpedo.
Colonization was
and they do have those subspace weapons. A huge trip processing plant. Wow, okay then. Well, let's get all of that queued up. Yeah, this is gonna have a... That's gonna have a ludicrous...
it's just beginning.
Ludicrous trade income. But that's... that trip boost. Wow. Yeah, when that's finished, that's gonna be a big deal. Okay, stuff and things. So we can go ahead and get our scythes if we want, but I think... I really don't know what I should be going for right now. Extractors, Dominion Oversight, Culture... Could go for Culture. H-Class, we're going to need that at some point. But this is going to be a nice cheap... Yeah, let's go for Advanced Architecture. That'll be a nice population boost to our capital. And let's get our fighters out. Let's go for Enforced Loyalty. Which I think applies to the Cardassians as well. I guess we will have to see. But as it stands, yeah, that's... There we go. 1.7 per second. And... yeah, 1.7 per second total coming out of there. That's going to go up shortly, because I don't think this is actually... Yeah, that's not finished yet. Okay, so next priority... Let's go ahead and just go 3 civvy right off the bat.
Founder.
And as soon as our second Leviathan is here, we're going to try and take out down those sonar. Or would it make more sense actually? Yeah, let's bypass the sonar. We know they're on the other side of the gravity well. Let's just head straight up to Kanda 4. And then when we
We are all one.
when we are ready to take this on, we will actually just burn a scout or something to get the
Yes, sir.
to get the subspace weapons out of the way.
Research complete.
Okay, advanced architecture is done. So that's going to provide a nice boost to our tax income. Otherwise, let's see. We can do a 25% population boost for our Class Ds. Which is cool, but I'm a little reluctant to just dive into that. Let's go ahead and grab the North stations.
Founder. It is an honor to be summoned to your presence. We are
Oh, we're not actually united. That's dumb.
with the
Okay, well, fair enough.
Station complete.
So yeah, sonar is still over there.
Lead us.
I'm going to tell you to stop auto-exploring. Oh, you just come over here
Enter new heading.
Following orders.
and chill out, because I'm going to want you for diversion purposes soon enough. Alright,
we are all one with the Dominion.
pirates. All the pirates. Okay, let's go ahead and drop a logistics boost there, and 2,000 credits, 350, and 300. Oh boy. This is going to take a while. Sonar definitely on the way.
Founder. It is an honor to be summoned to your presence.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I could take this on. The Leviathan class is pretty mean. We have more basic stats, better guns, we have all of these guys for additional cannon fodder and damage output. But, yeah, it kind of only goes so far.
One with the Dominion.
I could do this, but I think I'm just worried that I take too many losses. I want to have more firepower. So we're gonna put that aside for now. Pirates. Okay. Oh, lovely. Nor-type station. Let's go ahead and drop it down
Research complete.
there. Okay, fleet is on the move. Okay, and what else are we going to want to do? We are going to want to... We do need to get well Earth Founders eventually, but we just need...
We're under fire.
We need more dilithium is the bottom line. Our economy is struggling a little. And there are definitely things we can do about it, and I do want to start exploring Wasat sooner rather than later. I imagine that the other guys already have a presence out there. Apparently pirate raids did not launch. I'm not sure how to feel about that. But we have plenty of ships here to murder everyone with. Pillager is already dead.
Station complete.
Lovely. How are we doing? This Galor's lost shields. And we're not getting a huge amount of XP on these guys, but we're getting a little bit. For right now, I'm not super worried about that. We have other priorities to deal with. But I do want to... Let's go ahead and grab the next logistics upgrade here, just so we're ready to drop a North station here.
Founder, it is an honor to be summoned to your presence.
Like a North station is not going to be invulnerable. There are some, you can only take on so much, but it has some really nice AoE capabilities because its damage is an ability rather than anything else. It's decently tough, and it's more than capable of dealing with just random marquee or whatever.
With the Dominion.
Alright, so the Dora Nadar is going in to capture Kanda 4. And that Wanderer is going down nice and quick. Excellent. So we're just about in a position where we're going to need to deal with these sonar. Okay, I'm excited. Let's go ahead and just trade some resources around.
First customer.
Here we go, North Station. The other thing about North Stations, of course, is that they just provide some nice repairs. Like they're the basic way that you get your shields back as a Dominion player. Okie dokie. So we're starving again. Yeah, we're doing 15.7, 2.7, 2.3. This went down for some reason. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with that, but sure. Civilian infrastructure, that'll help.
Founder, it is an honor to be summoned.
Okay, 2 Leviathans, 6 Galores. Let's do it.
We are prepared.
So,
We are
Hideki is on the move.
with the Dominion.
Let's unite the fleet
Station complete.
and start heading for Signia Minor. So our Hideki is just going to go out there and is going to try and bait, hopefully, both subspace torpedoes, but I'm not holding my breath. We will have to see what comes out of it. But, yeah, these two guys are just going to be North Stations and a research outpost. We're going to have to rely on these places for most of our research. We do not have a lot of space to work with, and we're going to need to grab some more over there. But, let's see, this is 5 things times 4 is 20, which means there's 30 give or take systems around this. This is a big one. So yeah, we definitely want to get a foothold there. We cannot just rely on this place alone. We're falling behind in colonization. That's rare and worrying.
Lead us.
Okay. So, Hideki, go die, please.
Make them pay.
Open fire on that Rhea sonar battleship,
It is an honor to be summoned to your presence.
and our main fleet can just be ready to do stuff.
Awaiting further orders.
We are all one with the Dominion.
Alright, here we go. There we go. They dropped both subspace bombs. Excellent. Subspace torpedoes, I guess, technically. Alright, so those are going to be a thing. They just sort of sit there and are a pain, but they are... That one's worn out and that one's gone as well, so... Fleet is ready to move in, let's go kill. Focus fire on the lead battleship. Okay, that was a decent set of spiral wave disruptors. Let's just see what we can get out of this. Nice thing about both of the Star Trek mods actually is that all the ships have so many weapon systems in general that multi-targeting is pretty easy. Like, we've got everything targeting this guy, and he's definitely taking more damage, but this guy over here has still lost 1,500 shields. How are we doing? We actually still haven't lost anything, so I'm feeling pretty confident about this. It's just a case of making sure you can bait out those subspace torpedoes. We have the Karama going and doing their thing, which means our economy is actually boosted up nicely. I do need to get refinery complex though, because that's going to be a big deal. Which means I'm going to need another civvy outpost. Of course I will. Let's see, I'm going to go logistics capacity and drop a third North station here. Yes, and I can also build those up. Excellent. How are we doing here? We have actually lost some Galores now, so that's a thing. But that guy's shields are down, he's losing hull. The Veracara has mostly lost its shields,
We've taken hull damage.
which is a little worrying. But I don't think I'm in immediate danger of losing it. And if I do look like it's in trouble, then I can just pull it out. Time to kill in Sacrifice of Angels is pretty short, but it's not that short. Okay,
Station complete.
do we actually have any more? No, we don't have any more slots. We're also going to have to rely on one of these planets for our culture, which is a thing. That guy is dead though.
Ship upgrade.
Excellent, and we have a rank on the
It's an
Jernadar.
honor to be summoned to your presence.
So I'm going to grab a rank of Jernadar fighters. I'm not sure how effective that's actually going to be. It's one of those abilities which seems really cool in theory, but I'm not sure how effective it is in practice. But according to that, these guys do actually sometimes take a little damage, so make of that what you will. Yeah, he's down to about half health, which is a little worrying. And I should actually get my... Okay, so repair operations is up here. I'll have to deal with that later, shit!
It's an honor to be summoned to your presence.
Okay, yeah, he's dead.
Colonization was successful.
I could have really done without that. Okay. Okay, I didn't lose any galores from that, fortunately. But that was costly and that was unpleasant. Okay. You could also argue that I don't really need 2 Leviathans, but that's still annoying. At least I lost the lower ranked one. Okay. Let's see, this is still in the negatives, but we'll deal with that. Let's see, I want to get a North station going here. And... do I need to get any upgrades yet? Not really. I'm happy to let that just do its thing. Because further planetary upgrades are going to be expensive, and I'll want them eventually, but for right now I have other priorities. So, speaking of which, here, that's one upgrade.
Yes, it better be over soon.
I gotta pop... oh yeah. Yep, that would explain it. Stormridden planet. Okay. And I need a second upgrade as well. This place has hideous population, which is all kinds of fun penalties. Good lord. Okay. But they're still nice big planets, with lots of logistics support upgrades and 12 basics, so I'll be able to get a fair amount out of these. Everything's dead, Dave. Okay, get that up and running. I do want to grab a Fist of the Founders here. just so we can get the refit operations tech. There we go.
Station complete.
Founder.
And we are going to pull our fleet back to here
Of course.
for repairs, because we don't really need them anywhere in particular at this point. I can just pull them back to the homeworld. We do want to get some more scouts, and we do need to get high yield warp drives. So I'm going to go ahead and buy some dilithium to get the upgrade, and then we're going to build some Hidekis. Okay. And we are eventually also going to need to get some new ships, because this is not ideal, but our economy is actually looking good. 24.2, 3.3, 2.6. I think my early commitment to building Nor stations probably helped me in that regard.
On standby.
Okay. As for our trade network, yeah, once we get this here, then it's gonna, our longest route will be like so. So
On standby.
that is a thing. I am too resource starved to get another Nor station there. That I will live.
On standby. Yes, sir.
You should all move here. Okay, high yield warp drives is underway. Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Command acknowledged.
Okay. Mine scanning. All the things. I'm not sure what the difference between active and passive mine scanning is. That's weird, but whatever.
Lead us.
Our fleet is on the move, so they'll be able to get back to... Actually, their hulls are fine. I'm just gonna tell them to hang out next to this Nor station so they can regenerate their shields.
We are all one with the Dominion.
Speaking of which, well, not speaking of which exactly, but I can, in fact, forward my Nor station. Let's go ahead and drop that. That is going to be everything that
Yes,
I
sir.
need. How are we doing? We do, in fact, have the ability to do all the things, so... there we go. Explore
First customer.
the main star, please. Okay, so he's going over here, and you can see, you can just go wherever the hell you want. He's going down there. This guy's going there, that guy's going there, and that guy's going there. We're getting one Hideki going to each of these stars. And I'm guessing that 3 of them are going to die horribly in very short order. But, oh well. I will live. They won't, but that's not what's important, is it? Okay, I have mineral problems. I have severe mineral problems. I'm actually going to go ahead and drop another civvy thing here, because I do want to get that resource extractor bonus. I should start working on these techs as well. So we're looking at 3.6, 2.5. Should zoom out a little.
Research complete.
Wow, look at all of that. Look at all of that. So we've got the feds down here. Beltane 9. Okay. This place seems relatively untouched. Okay, so it might be a good idea to actually just grab some additional galores and go hunting. And I'm actually going
Not
to
enough crew.
just mob up on galores. having the dual Leviathans was interesting, but I think we're probably going to get more bang for our buck by loading up on Cardassian escorts.
All stations ready.
Okay. And up here we can go ahead and grab subsurface mineral seams. That's going to delay us on other stuff, but it's still going to be worth it, I think. I'm going to grab arid colonization. Okay, we've got a Class D asteroid here. An R class. Oh boy. An R class with some horrendous modifiers. Fortunately it terraforms, but this place is going to be a horror story to try and deal with until we actually have terraforming tech. And this is actually going to be a long enough game that I will actually be able to show you terraforming, unlike that silly Klingon game.
All
I
stations
still
ready.
don't know what happened there, that was so weird. Yeah, you should be healing your shields. Yeah, there you are. Good, good. Okay. Let's reduce construction time, which I don't super care about, I'll be honest.
All stations ready.
Okay, let's grab transporter arrays, because I do want to get some culture going, which is probably going to be on this planet here. Let's grab a logistics capacity upgrade, and then once again we are starved for dilithium, but let's go ahead and drop that down. There we go. And that culture is going to have to do for the entire thing, but since we're not going to be fighting against anyone, we can afford to have that kind of slow spread. And it could be worse, because the furthest the culture is going to have to travel is to here, which is 2 jumps away. Because culture push, I believe, like halves each time it goes through a star system. Just something worth noting. Here we have a... Okay, that is a ice world, which we'll need brain colonizers for, but that might be worth doing just for the dilithium.
All stations ready.
What are we doing down here? Okay, yep, feds are doing a thing. This is the Romulans. We appear to have a slightly different layout. And they also have V-32 Kilowhawks, so their research is going apace. And up here we have the Klingons, and the Klingons murdered us like instantly. Okay. There was also a Talon here, so we do know that the Romulans at least can travel between star systems. So we don't want to hang around for too long.
It is an honor to be summoned to your presence.
Alright, so I'm going to move our fleet over to our central star. How are we doing? Our galores are coming along nicely. We'll have them finished soon
All
enough.
stations ready.
Research complete.
Has a penalty to culture spread rate. Maybe this wasn't the best place to drop a culture station. Oh well. We can all be wise in hindsight. How are we doing? So this is positive trading and tax income, barely. As is this. Our company's actually looking pretty healthy.
All stations ready.
So I'm going to grab refinery complex, buy some more resources, selective harvesting, and up here I'm just going to buy more. Going to get a Fist of the Founders, drop that down there, and get our most important tech. Well, one of our most important techs anyway. Power distribution networking. So that sets up all the basics we need to get the classic Dominion impenetrable defense grids. We've got North stations dotted everywhere, which is providing the basics. And once we have the resources and that central that power distribution networking tech up, then we can start dropping Dominion turrets around the place, which will utterly murder
Awaiting further
everything.
orders. Increasing engine output.
But we do need to get out there
We are
and start claiming territory, like now.
with the Dominion.
So let's go ahead and commence the attack.
Research complete.
And we're going to go for Halcon 3, because I do want... That's going to be a better place of operations to work from than an asteroid. We do need brain colonizers. Here we go. Lovely. Alright, so,
Increasing engine output.
looking good. We have our initial place colonized. Our initial system colonized, and we're just heading out to start attacking other territory. Okay, so we do have some other scouts and basic. They've got a White Wind, and there was a D7 running around, so we do have to be careful of some roving attack fleets. But I think we might have a slight lead on people in terms of claiming territory here. The trick is going to be holding it. I'm excited. You excited? You should be. All to look forward to, folks. So until next time,
Station
stay
complete.
safe.